They waited for a messenger, ignored near the point of estrangement. For centuries, the Lord gave silence, but of course, they waited. The prophets claimed that the Messiah came and went, but still they waited. For the reign on the throne of David, for the king to restore the kingdom. Not even once did they give in through generations, they waited. Through the same anguish of adoption placements, they waited. She could barely sit still, overcome with the shakes, staring at the face of a genuine angel. The weight of a baby was dumped on her plate. See, Mary, the Immaculate Virgin, was tasked with the burden of carrying a baby full term, full human and full living word. Convinced to be certain that her service would fulfill the prophecies, that the Lord's young servant was ready to serve. Now Joseph, he didn't plan this. When the fiancé who took his hand said she was pregnant and it wasn't his, granted, to be candid, he felt embarrassment for Mary and panicked. He planned for damage control. They'd separate quietly, except when he'd go to sleep, he was surprised in a vibrant dream of an enlightening vision of an angel who verified the baby was God conceived. A fable became fact, the prophecy intact, so Joseph was faithful to marry Mary and kept his pact. Embarked together for Galilee, they traveled at dark to Italy. The decree of Caesar's census bringing them to Bethlehem, immediately coming to terms with their reality. 9 months with a baby bump near its dramatic finale. But they weren't alone in a town abounded with the tone of manic chaos. Nowhere to stop off or sleep or to rest their swollen feet. So Joseph walked and talked and breathed Mary through her Lamaze. Her labor on a manger at its insult to injury, the salt of the earth gave birth to a king where cattle graze crops. In a city that seemingly never sleeps, the simplicity of the birth was preached, and saying from the angels that came to the shepherds, not a priest or a king. These shepherds were not outcasts. They were blue-collar workers, not King James, but toll booth workers. Born omnipotent, the Messiah the angel said was a baby, a Messiah that came to bring joy and peace to everybody. The expectations of the seed of David was a baby. The shepherds had to see why the angels sing because it was inconceivable, unbelievable, but they had seen that it was the Messiah that breathes, and the shepherds' confirmation took Mary's breath away. Speechless, because how would you describe the light of all life when you look into your infant's eyes and your heart stops beating? When you realize that 400 hard years, the silence had a grace that deferred was regained with the birth of the living Word. And that's amazing.